not many people are willing to sit through that process of what it takes for true manifestations to come into into being, right? Into fruition. Because true manifestation works off laws of nature, if you want to call it that way, right? Because it starts with the thought. The thought is the seed, right? The seed happens within the conscious mind. Then the seed travels down and it goes into the garden, or the soil, if you will, which is the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind is impressed by whatever the conscious mind lets through. So now you planted that seed, you planted that manifestation, you planted that intention, you planted that desire. Now the seed has to go down into the subconscious, and it has to go in there, and the seed has to break open. It has to break open. That's painful. That's painful because it takes time, and change is uncomfortable. That is the equivalent of the seed breaking within you. That's the uncomfortability with change, is because it takes time, right? So now the seed goes down into the soil, the subconscious mind, and it starts to germinate. And now the roots start to happen, right? Because anything worth value needs to have a secured base, needs to have secured roots, or it can easily be uprooted, right? You got to have a strong foundation. So now you plant it, the seed starts to germinate, and then after a little bit of time, right, that time lapse is where the faith comes in, if you will. It's the faith of a mustard seed. It's the faith of, I planted this intention, I know it's going to come. I just have to stay out of my own head, stay out of my own way, and just flow with life. It's gonna come, right? That's the mentality, because that's how it works. We are our own enemies. We get on our own heads, and every thought is an impression on the subconscious. So when we take that lapse of time of the seed starting to germinate and the roots before the flower starts to sprout, before the manifestation or the desire starts to sprout, if we don't have the faith of, okay, it's going to come to me, we start to throw our own thoughts again, now more seeds, into the soil of doubt. Now you're doubting your original intention that you knew would be coming eventually. But it's about the patience. It's about being okay with the time lapse of the old and the new, right? But if you're able to wait that time out, now the flower starts to sprout. Now the manifestation starts to have practical or physical world like reflections, if you will. You can now start to see it. It's being reflected back to you in the real world now.